All right, gang. Y'all ready for this? 5 minutes in, we are ready to rock and roll on the next podcast episode. This one, we're coming at you. I think this is number 151. Holy smokes, can you believe we've been doing this for this long? Started about a year and a half ago, but we are in episode 151. If anybody wants to hop in, chime some below. Let me know if you have any questions, but we're just going to jive right into this. And here we go. Let's do this. Hey, gang, welcome back to another episode of the Inspired Nation Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Dr. Dustin Bain, and today's message is this: growth and comfort. There is a difference. Lean back, open up your mind, and let the inspiration light your path to a greater tomorrow.
Looking for inspiration, motivation, and transformation? Then you've come to the right place. Your host, Dustin Bain, is here to deliver massive content to you for massive change in your life. Now is the time to pop the clutch on your life and live an inspired life. Welcome to the Inspired Nation.
All right. So here we go. We're talking about growth and comfort, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a difference. Years ago, back in high school, which seems like forever ago, which it wasn't, it was just a little while ago, I started weightlifting. So it was my 8th grade year going into freshman year of high school, and I remember the first day going into the gym, going into the weight room, and seeing all these, what seemed to be at the time, huge guys, huge seniors who would walk in with these muscles and they're lifting all these weights, and I'm like walking in at about 125 thinking, yeah, how the heck do you get to that? There's no flipping way you can get to that level. So what happened was, fortunately, our coach had a weightlifting program that we had set aside, and he had it set up where you would go into day one and you would max out. Now, whether this is the right way to do this, the wrong way, I don't know. This is just how we did it, but it's going to go great with today's story. We would go in and we would max out, identifying what is the most amount of weight you can do with one rep without failure. So we do it on bench, we do it on curls, we do it on leg lifts, we do it on hamstring curls, we do it on squats, we do all these things. And then it would come back, the next time we came back, he would have set apart a sheet to say, all right, you're doing 60% of that for the next X amount of weeks. Then we're going to bump you up to 70% for the next X amount of weeks. And then we're going to do it to 80% for the X amount of weeks. Constantly increasing the amount of weight that we could do. Always challenging us. And if it got to be easy, the coach would look at us and be like, all right, it's time to bump you up. You need to bump up and you need to level up. But you couldn't just bump up to the next level. It had to be incremental. You know, you couldn't go from bench pressing 130 pounds to expecting to bench press 220 pounds over the next week and a half, right? It takes time. There's a chiropractic principle that says there is no process that does not require time, period. That is across the board. That is a principle. Now, in your life, if you wanted to go from A to Z, okay, for example, if you wanted to go from A to Z on fitness, on a weight loss, and you're starting at A and you wanted to get to Z. If Z did not show up next week, many people get frustrated and they stop. They just stop. It's just, I'm over, it's not going to happen. I don't see the finish line, it's never going to happen, I'm out. What you need to realize is there are a lot of letters between A and Z, right? There's B, C, D, and so forth. So there's different levels that you need to do. And with each level, you need to grow. If you're not challenged, nothing's going to happen. There's a quote out there that I have. Hi, Betsy. Happy morning to you. Hopefully this morning was peaceful for you with Diane. I know she can get a little rough, so hopefully you're still walking. Yes? Good workout? Okay. Make friends who force you to level up. All right? That is a quote. Make friends who force you to level up. And that's exactly when I started the Emergence program a couple months ago. That's exactly what the design was. It's designed to challenge the beliefs about what is possible for a person, designed to challenge them and to force them to think. Now, do they like me all the time? No. I get to be a little kind of poking in the chest, but at the same time, the end result that you want, that you say you want, if it's not happening, there's a reason. I'm also challenging them to their comfort zones and to confront their fears, and then leveling up. In your life, in your world, if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not leveling up in your life in some way, you're dying. Consider the possibility that you aren't where you want to be because you stopped growing, because you stopped challenging yourself. Like, it goes back to the weightlifting thing I had in high school. If we had been stuck at lifting the exact same amount of weights for our entire high school career, we would never have gotten stronger. We may have gotten a little stronger, but not to the goals that we wanted to have accomplished. So I want you to look at your world, look at your life, analyze it, and say, all right, in this part of my life, am I not growing and getting to where I want to be? Because how am I not challenging myself? How am I not growing? Have I got comfortable? Because guess what? Comfort sucks. Comfort sucks everything that you want to accomplish out of your existence. If it's not happening, it's one of three things. Like I said, it goes back to the emergence program I'm doing. Have you challenged your beliefs about what's possible? Are you challenging them? And are you confronting your fears? If you're not doing those things, you're not growing. So the challenge that I have for you today, identify where that is in your life, in your world, and change it. If you truly want to change. If you're comfortable, that's fine. But you're not going to get to where you want to go. And where you desire to go. The short quote that we have, you define you, it's so true. You define you. You define how much energy you put into something, how much resources you choose to put into something. What do you choose to put into it? Because guess what? What you get out of it will be what you put into it. And that is the inspirational moment for today. If you have not already, head over to iTunes, like us, leave us a review, let us know how we're doing. Also, head over to Inspire Nation Online, where you can insert your email. We'll send you a love letter every Monday morning to get your week started off right. And until next time, you know what to do. Stay inspired. Right on. Drink lots of water. Lots of water, Betsy. You're going to need to flush it out. It's good. Good. Have a good day, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Stay inspired.